If Twiglets come out of that bag open.
Whilst the mega dinghies have been making their way across the English Channel this week, Andy Burnham has been busy with the priorities of this country, that being blind ranking pub snacks with the Chancellor. Could this government be any more unserious?
Real pork scratchings.
This looks good.
Wonder if
Bit
they
old school, but we're quite old school, aren't we, me and you? When did you last buy a pack of pork scratchies in a pub?
2 weeks ago.
Well, yeah.
Number one for me.
I'll go two then, just
All right.
to spice it up. Now, talking about old school, I mean, come on.
Scampi fries.
Come on.
Ah.
You could tell when somebody had had a pack of scampi fries, couldn't you?
For
Remember.
at least a couple of hours.
At least a couple of hours.
What you really hoped was it was not one of your dates.
That's true.
I won't play you the whole thing, folks, but you get the point. They're going to go through and rank all these different pub snacks because this is the serious topic that all of our, eligible voters in this country want to hear about. And he really is obsessed now with wanting to look like the man of the pub. He knows that Nigel Farage has done well by putting a pint in his hand from time to time, and he's actually had another social media video posted, and just you wait, folks, until I show you just how many jobs are being put up for social media managers for Number 10 since Andy Burnham came in, all paid for, of course, by you, the taxpayer. We've had another video go up of him DJing, saying that he is protector of the pubs. There's Ange. And as you can see, folks, that was posted on the official UK Labour TikTok. Now, I apologise, folks, if you're watching this video and what you just saw had either muffled audio or missing audio. It's got some, banging tunes over the top of it to go with his DJing, but usually for copyright reasons, YouTube makes me scrub that off. So that is why, if you are hearing funny things. Let's just take a look at some of the response to this, folks. Calvin Robinson says foreign invaders are raping our young girls and these clowns are busy making influencer videos rating pub snacks. See, this is the thing, is I'm not against prime ministers having funny social media accounts. I think it is good for them to look normal and to have a laugh. There have been some epic memes coming out of the Trump administration. Nigel Farage, of course, has done brilliantly on TikTok and on social media in general, and sometimes it is just him having a laugh. But when it comes at the same time as he is completely ignoring the main issue in this country that voters are talking about and have been talking about for years, it really does just rub it in. Andrew Fox says it's like being governed by effing Blue Peter presenters. Jesus Christ on a bike, we have sunk so low. Clown government. Yeah, everyone on Twitter just seems to think that this is all pretty cringy. And as I said, no mention of the boats, despite the fact, he's been here for a week now. And despite the fact that we've had all these mega diggies coming in to Britain, not a single word about the boats and what he's going to do about them from Andy Burnham.
So it's Andy Burnham's first week as PM, and thus far 538 young men across the English Channel in, I was going to say small boats, but actually the boats are getting bigger. One of the boats yesterday had 165 people in it, another 101. We're almost beginning to get to the scale of migration that was coming across the Mediterranean. Not one of those people will be detained. Hardly any of them will ever get deported. Open borders Andy is not going to solve the Channel crisis. And here's the thing, since he became PM, he hasn't even mentioned this crisis once, which tells you about his priorities.
It does tell you about his priorities. It's clearly not a priority to him. Clearly capping bus fares and nationalising the utilities, which apparently could cost hundreds of billions, where's he going to find that cash, is more important to him. He's also, folks, been showing us around his new number 10 North office on social media, again trying to look cool. And to be honest, I don't think that this new office looks cool, this really hyped up number 10 North. To me, it just looks like a school classroom. It looks nothing like, you know, the grand number 10 in London and the beautiful Palace of Westminster. Let's take a look.
Yes.
Hi Andy, could you show me around your number 10 North office, please?
Come on then, come in.
Brilliant.
It's great.
It's lovely.
Very happy with it.
Can you show me some of the things you got?
New folder. There's my leaving present from Greater Manchester. Look at that. Gold disc of The Queen is Dead. I need to return that to Johnny Marr, actually. Great cartoon. Andy Burnham gets his hat-trick against Liverpool. Brit Awards in Manchester. And then over there on the other wall. Now that is something I treasure. Somebody who
Andy,
is...
what are you... what
whoa!
are you watching?
Hang on. You don't need to see that.
Did you see that? That's him trying to act funny. Okay? He's got how to make the perfect cup of English tea on his YouTube search. Because he thought that would be funny. Is it really that funny?
Whoa! Hang on. You don't need to...
And it's so obviously staged.
Okay, I think we better leave now.
Alright, sorry.
Cheers.
I'll see you soon.
See you soon.
I'm the Prime Minister and I drink cups of tea, therefore I'm a normal bloke. I'm not wooden like Keir Starmer because I like tea and I like the pub. Now, as promised, folks, I am going to reveal to you all of the job adverts that have been posted for social media jobs in number 10. And then I'm going to show you one more cringy video that has come out. Take a look at this, folks. So Andrew Snowden says number 10 North is basically going to be a government-funded influencer account for Burnham. And you know what government-funded means? That means taxpayer-funded. You're paying for this. Take a look at all of these job adverts that are up. You've got things like social strategy lead, social video lead, senior social videographer, senior motion designer, senior social producer. How many bloody social producers do you need with slightly different job descriptions? I mean, it's just totally ludicrous. You can't just need one person to do this. I'm not saying you shouldn't have any social media manager, but I mean, you just need like one person to make these funny TikToks. You don't need, talk about wastage in Whitehall. I mean, this is just more wastage, more taxpayer cash being wasted. And last but not least, folks, this is him pretending to be a celebrity arriving in Manchester.
Everybody, thank you so much. I love you, Manchester. Thanks so much. Thank you.
He should have just stayed as Mayor of Manchester if that is where he wanted to live and make his politics all about, because it seems like he only cares about Manchester and nowhere else. And Chris Rose has tweeted in response to that. Andy Burnham said it's always good to be home with that video, and Chris Rose said he comes across as a daytime TV presenter more than an actual Prime Minister. This whole gimmick is unserious. And on that note, folks, let's end this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more recent videos, please do hit the subscribe button down below this video. See you next time.